Hello and welcome to my channel. I am so glad you could join me. My name is Floss and I am just getting over a sickness, so it seems to be lingering. And you can hear it in my voice. I know that. I just can't wait till everything is back to normal, back to where it should be. All right, but until then, thank you so much for coming to visit me on my channel. I hope you like what you see. We have a lot of fun over on my channel. We do some laughing, giggling and laughing. We do a little bit of, I try not to be negative, and I try not to be bullying or discuss any of my pet peeves. I try not to do anything like that. I try to keep it positive and upbeat and just a great place to want to come and hang out. So guess what? I am 3 subscribers away from my next goal of 250. So if 3 of you out there could just hit that subscribe button and hook me up, that would mean the world to me. If you have never been to my channel before, this is your first time here, welcome. How awesome is that you found your way over to my little old channel? Yeah, pull up a seat and let's have some fun, shall we? In today's video, we are going to discuss an impulse buy and also a book I had no intention on reading. So when I say an impulse buy, just because I impulsively bought it doesn't mean that I wouldn't read it. What I mean by that is I read it like within the day of purchasing it. I started reading it, which I typically don't always do. So like, I guess I was trying to say, just because I impulsively bought it, I might not have read it for another couple of months or a year or 2 even. But nope, I picked it up and I jumped right into it. It is a short little book. It is actually a horror novella, and that is one of the reasons why, well, 2 of the reasons why. One, because it is horror, and I try to read all things gory and horror and guts around this time of year. I like to do it in September and October so that I could get the most out of my holiday season, if you will. And second of all, because it was such a quick read, I knew it would be a great way for me to try to get a little closer to my Goodreads goal by just, like, you know, pumping this one out really quick. It is by Cassandra Khaw, Khaw. It is titled Nothing But Blackened Teeth. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen this along your travels? Do you own a copy of this? The circles that you travel in, are they discussing this book? Comment below and let me know. I would be interested in, I've heard it. I would be interested in knowing if you have, and if you have taken the leap and begun to explore this book. This is what it looks like. I always have to, oh, shut up, Floss. I always have to just prolong it a little bit. I think maybe it helps to keep you interested, but I know that might not be the case. So yeah, this is what I would say if somebody was dragging something out. Just get to the point, get to the point. All right, so this is what the book looks like. Look at that. Look at that. Can you even? Yeah. On the back it says, sharp, playful, and nasty as hell. Okay, so yeah, I'm not fibbing. So yeah, this was an impulse buy. And I bought it because of the cover. I think the cover is brilliant. If you're looking to get scared, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't do the job. A USA Today bestseller, brutally delicious. N.K. Jemisin, New York Times bestselling author. And we have delicate and disgusting, mesmerizing, beautiful and brutal and heartbroken. Stunning, from NPR, stunning. So basically what we have here is a group of friends, 5 friends to be exact, who have known each other since they were about 16. 2 girls, 3 boys, and yeah, 2 of them are getting married. So the richest friend of them all decided that he was going to rent a mansion, a haunted mansion, and kind of stand in as the priest to marry them, because it has always been a lifelong dream of the girl to be married in a haunted house or a mansion, a haunted mansion. And so they're making that a reality for her, unbeknownst to them. There is a deceased ghost bride who kind of is lingering in the place. She's said to be buried amongst the dirt, and each year a new bride is sacrificed. So this group of friends, what happens is they feast on a ton of food, they drink some alcoholic spirits, and they play a game where they summon the dead. And then something goes terribly wrong and a chain of events begins to occur. So I'm not going to tell you what happens, but I am going to say I was truthfully shocked by the ending. I didn't see it coming at all. I'm not going to allude to anything. I would like it to be a surprise, and I would like to know if you did read this. Did you see it coming? And if you plan on reading this after you have read it, come back to this video and let me know. Did you see it coming? Because I certainly didn't see it coming. All things considered, I am going to give it an overall rating of 5 ghosts. For storyline, I am going to give it a 4 ghosts. Yep, 4 ghosts. For originality, 4 ghosts. For horror and thrills, I'm going to give it 3 ghosts. I just wasn't that scared. I definitely would be able to read this and fall right asleep afterwards, no problem at all. I thought it was going to be a little bit scarier than actually what it was, but then again, that seems to be my problem with horror, is I guess it takes a lot, because I'm just not moved. I'm not moved by the spirit, if you know what I mean. Last year I read let me see if I can say this. Amityville, yes. Amityville Horror, and I thought for sure that it would knock my socks off, and it did not. It didn't. So yeah, but anyways, back to the book. So if you're looking for an easy read, a somewhat shocking read, a mood read, and something that you can propel your reading goal in the right direction with, I would suggest picking this up. Nothing but blackened teeth. And be sure to comment below and let me know what you thought of it. So based on my thoughts upon completing this book, I do recommend picking this up and exploring it for yourself. See what you think. Until my next video, I love you. Be well, be good, and be reading.